Today I present to you the small group base that you've all been waiting for. With a cozy open core, shield wall and anti-fob peaks, it's ready for action. Super easy to build and defendable at every stage, it'll be your forever home. This base is so optimized, you could say it's synchronized. Make sure to check out my Patreon to get access to private bases that will never be on YouTube, and early access to those that will be in the future, so don't miss out on your perfect base design, just follow the link in the description now. Welcome to the tour of the SYNCHRO, an affordable but defendable base for a 4 to 5 man. The base only needs 2 external TCs, and I'll show you those now. Each one has an airlock on either side using the double door and single door combination. On this design I chose to go with tunnel externals, as they're the strongest without using complicated free-handed bunkers. As you can see, the back of the TC is honeycombed, forcing raiders to go through this side wall, where you can easily retake it. You can even make it even stronger by honeycombing the sides too. Beyond that we have the gatehouses. These have retakes on either side looking down behind the shield wall. So if raiders decide to go through the compound walls, you can easily take them out. Next I'll show you the compound bedrooms. There's one on either side of the base just like this. Here we have retakes looking inside of the shield wall, which look directly at the gatehouses. And on this side we have another retake looking at the other gatehouse, so we can defend against all possibilities. And behind the locker here we have a battery. Right next to the compound bedrooms we have these reverse waterfalls. Climb up the netting and go through the ladder hatch to access the roof. Here you can also retake the roof using this peak. And if you're using the waterfall to drop down again, open the shutters first to make sure that it's safe. There's one of these on either side of the base next to the compound bedrooms. The compound itself is guarded by 6 turrets. You've got 2 in front of these compound bedrooms, 2 on top, and then 2 on top of these gatehouses. The shield wall also has these protected peaks looking down inside of the compound walls. There's 4 of these, 1 on each corner. Half walls above protect your head from getting shots. Next I'll show you the main concept of a shield wall. The idea is that you can place walls and shot fronts all around your base during a raid to block rockets from damaging it. This technique is known as ping walling, and it's extremely effective against onlines. So the raiders will waste all their rockets, and you can seal your base easily if needed. And while we're on the subject of raids, I grew up watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so I was excited to hear that Raid Shadow Legends teamed up with Paramount to bring them in as legendary champions. This is so nostalgic and it takes me right back to my childhood. Just log in for 7 days to unlock Michelangelo, who trash talks enemies, throws out debuffs and dodges attacks. Then you can summon Donatello, Leo, Raph, April and Shredder through limited time events, and even battle Shredder himself to unlock exclusive gear. When you've collected all 6 TMNT Champions, you'll get a special reward that's even better than pizza. The event ends on November 13th, but you must start by October 30th to collect the champions. I wish I'd gotten these heroes when I started, as the best way to progress in raid is doing the campaigns first and moving on to the dungeons. Having Michelangelo helping you along the way would make the game that much more fun. Plus, you can play on mobile or PC with AAA quality graphics. The PvE mode is the most advanced I've ever seen. There's an endless amount of content, with new stuff being added all the time. You could even play with family and friends, or on your own, or in a clan. So start playing now. Click my link in the description, or scan the QR code on screen to get a huge starter pack with epic champion Tayrel, plus another with epic Rector Drath once you hit level 15. But that's not all. New players can pick 1 extra legendary champion with a promo code. Use Treehugger for Green Ward and Ruok, get Alice for Alice the Wanderer, Desert Queen for 2 Hanorak, Monkey King for Sun Wukong, or Demon Slayer for Tholin Foulbeard. I personally recommend Sun Wukong as he can revive himself. But remember, you only get these rewards if you use my link in the description or pinned comment, or scan the QR code on screen now. Access the base through one of the entrances on either side. Don't worry, this wall doesn't go straight into core. If raiders go through here, they'll be stuck behind this window, and the battery is only used early game before the base is finished. Here on the second floor we have some respawns and a retake into the open core. Follow the mobility up to the next floor where we have another retake into open core. And on the right here we have an X peak looking down at the front door, which is very useful for early game defendability. Moving around here we have the open core. In this design, I decided to split the loot rooms like so to increase the raid cost. There are 6 in total, 4 inside the open core and 2 just outside of it. So raiders have to go through more garage doors to get all the loot. There are also 2 turrets above guarding it. As you can see, this means we have a crazy amount of loot space, so if you prefer, you can put mixing tables or beds in some of the loot rooms. Go down the other mobility chute to access the core. And the core itself has a spiral stairs bunker, which is really easy to set up and should protect your base in its early stages. To open it, just destroy this twig, and to reseal it, just replace the twig and the spiral stairs. You can upgrade them to armoured, but that costs 25 HQM, so it's a bit expensive. The starter is very spacious with 4 main rooms, and here's the upkeep of the main TC, which can be connected to an industrial system to keep it stocked up infinitely. Next to that, we have space for some furnaces and an early game battery, another loot room, and space for a couple of beds with a retake looking back at the entrance, so if anyone tries to go deep, you can easily take them out. Now we'll go back up through the mobility to access the respawn floor. Standing here, we have access to lots of retakes looking out into the shooting floor. These are all one way, so raiders can't see you, but you can easily see them. And we have the same thing again on the other side, to give the maximum amount of visibility. In the centre of this floor, we also have some lockers, and behind those we have some hidden batteries. So if you need lots of power, there's space for 5 batteries in total. 2 on this floor, 2 in the compound, and 1 in the starter. Go through the airlock on either side to access the shooting floor. All the peaks on the shooting floor are fob protected, so this gives you cover against any tall raid bases. The main parts of the shooting floor are wide gapped to give you some good angles down into the shield wall and outside the compound. As you can see, all the peaks on this side are also fob protected. Running up the roof piece, we have some more tight angles into the surrounding area, a brutalist peak at the front using the horizontal embrasure, and a retake onto the roof. To access the roof, go back into the respawn floor and run over to the mobility chutes. Use either one to go onto the next floor, where we have a retake on the right and a one-way retake here. Behind that, we have a vending machine for selling stuff, and the same again on this side. Exit onto the roof through the single door. Next up, we have some bedrooms with some angles down and around the compound. And either side of those, we have some fob protected peaks and some drop downs into the compound too. You can use these ramps to elevate you to get some different angles, and combined here with these X peaks, they're pretty lethal. And of course the roof is symmetrical, so you have the same again on this side, with some more X peaks, fob protected peaks, and drop downs into the compound. And the roof is guarded by 4 turrets, 2 in these modules, with sound sights in front of them, and 2 more turrets in these modules, which have excellent coverage and are covered from attack helicopters. So that's the tour over and done with. If you like the base, remember to like, subscribe and leave a comment, and here's the build cost and upkeep before we move on to the tutorial. Start off the build with a squared foundation. Surround it with walls and put a double door on one side. Put your TC in the right hand corner and remember to lock it. Then expand the footprint with a triangle and a square. Surround the square with walls and put a double door on the triangle. Don't put a half height shelf in the square, as the bunker needs to go in here. Early game you can use it for sleeping bags and your workbench. When you've gathered some more materials, expand some more with a square, 3 triangles on either side and a triangle at the front, then 2 more squares. The finished footprint will look like this. Then surround it with walls. Then seal in the roof. Leaving a gap on this side for the jump up. Use a furnace for now if you don't have garage doors. Put a half height wall on the back, a full wall on the right, then a window above the full wall. Put a ceiling and a half height shelf, then a triangle frame, which is important for the bunker. You can use a double door or a garage door if you prefer. Then go back inside, add another garage door, and build the retake on the left here with a window, a twig half wall, a floor, a stone half wall, and then replace the twig half wall with a low wall. Add some more garage doors. Then in this square we'll build another loot room. Then in this triangle we'll put our early game battery. Don't forget to put a shelf in the TC room. You can do this by going outside, building a twig foundation, a half wall and a floor, then placing another triangle through the wall. At this point the starter will look like this. When you've got garage doors, build a popper jump up to the next floor. Remove the furnace, build a twig floor here, and then put a frame. It must be a frame, not a floor, otherwise you'll break the bunker. If you don't have a grill yet, just use a furnace. To seal the bunker, use a twig triangle floor, then the triangle spiral stairs. Next we'll add some honeycomb to the base. Start off behind the TC room. The wall in the middle can stay stone, as it just prevents splash damage. Then add more honeycomb around the sides. Then repeat these steps on the opposite side. Next we'll expand the entrance into the base. Start off on the side that has the jump up down into core. Place 3 triangle foundations. Put a wall on either side with a single door in the middle. There should be an armoured door when you get one. Then seal in this part of the honeycomb and build a jump up here. If you don't have garage doors yet, you can build the triangle jump up later, as it attaches to a triangle in the core. On the next floor up, put down 4 full walls and a window here. Place triangles for the ceiling, then extend the jump up. You can put down more garage doors in these slots if you like. Finish the jump up with a full wall here, a half wall above the window, and then a ceiling and a door. Then repeat these steps on the opposite side. Then on the second floor, place down 5 full walls like so, then a window in the middle. Finish the ceiling, then in this slot build a half wall and a window with some more garage doors. In this jump up you should put a triangle frame, as this will give you a little bit more cover when you're using the retake. I forgot to do this on the other side, but we'll do it now. Then in the centre of the base, place down a half wall, a square floor, a ramp, and another half wall to seal it in. To give the base some more protection, we're going to seal in the open core now. So build up by 2 floors all around the honeycomb. Do the same on the other side. Then next to the mobility chute, we're going to build an X peak to give you some downward angles outside the base. So place down a frame and 2 triangle roofs, and a single door. And a full wall here. They do the same on the other side. Then seal this part in with 2 triangle ceilings and a garage door. Do the same on the other side. Then this triangle, build your exit to the roof. And again, do the same on this side. After that, seal in the roof for the open core, but obviously don't seal in the jump ups. For each jump up, place down a half wall at the back with a window on top, a full wall, a half height floor and a garage door. Don't seal in the top as this will lead to our roof later. Now we can finish off the open core without getting grubbed. First put 2 full walls in the middle here, half walls on the left hand loop room, then full walls, then windows above that. Then seal in this part of the honeycomb, and on this loop room place down a half wall, a full wall and a window. Then build the loop room with a square ceiling, a ramp and a triangle. Upgrade the ramp to be able to place the garage door. For the left hand loop room, place down a half wall and a triangle floor, a double door frame and a square floor, then a ramp at the bottom, a triangle floor and a square floor. Fill these windows with embrasures. To get the best coverage, your turret must go in this exact spot. Then build another loop room here with a full wall, a square floor and a double door frame with a garage door. Then you can put more garage doors down here too. Do this again on the opposite side of the base. Remember to put half walls first, then full walls, then your windows. And on the opposite side we have full walls on the left here, half wall, full wall, window. And don't forget to put your other turret down, like I did. Now with the open core done, we'll build the respawn floor. Put half walls above these half height windows, a ceiling and a garage door. Then put a single door here, half wall above the window, half wall next to it with a window above, then a ceiling and a double door. The double and single door combination will create an airlock. Then do these steps again on this side of the base. You can put another garage door in this slot if you want to. To finish it off, place a full wall here, ceilings, then your battery in this triangle with a garage door. Place your battery further back than I did. Then put a single door here with your locker. Do the same on this side. It's best not to lock the lockers so raiders don't destroy them and then see the garage door hiding the battery. Now we can finish off the roof exits. Start off here, place a frame in the slot, a single door for the vending machine, a half wall above the window, a ceiling, and then a double door or a garage door. Then build your exit here with a single door, half wall above the window, and another garage door. Do the same on this side. Next we're going to build the Y-gaps and external TCs. For this I'll be using two-way symmetry. First build up by 5 squares and a triangle. Remove the squares, then build back towards the base with 4 triangles and 2 squares, upgrading them to stone. Then put 3 triangles on either side of the last square. Now you'll see that I build up by 4 squares and a triangle for the external TC. But you actually only need to build up by 3 squares and a triangle. When you've done that, surround the triangles of the TC with walls, put walls in the square, and a door. Then put down more walls here for Honeycomb. Upgrade this foundation, and place your TC with a window. Then build more walls on either side. And on this last square, put single door frames. The double door here. When you've got more resources, you can build more garage doors in these slots. Put a double door here for an extra airlock. After that, we're going to expand the footprint of the wide gaps. Place down a twig square here, then 3 stone triangles. Do the same on this side. Then we need to connect them together so the triangles don't decay. So build 2 low walls, a half wall here, and a frame in this slot, with another half wall behind it. Do the same again on the other side. 2 low walls, half wall, a frame, and a half wall here. Then on the gatehouse, place a half wall either side, followed by 2 triangle floors. Then jump up here, add a full wall on either side, and a half wall in the middle. This is all we need to seal the compound. We'll finish it off later. Do the same again on the opposite side of the base. Then in the middle here, add 4 more triangles, and then build the foundations for your compound bedrooms. Now we'll seal it in to make an early game seawall, so grubs can't simply jump in. Put down a half wall here, and a low wall facing the base, with a triangle floor on top, 4 walls in the middle, then do the same on this side. After that, put down a triangle ceiling here with 3 half walls. Again, this is all we need to do at this stage to seal the compound. We'll finish it off later. Do the same again on the opposite side of the base. Now we can place our high external walls. For the ones next to the gatehouse, try to make them sort of in the middle between the single door and the retake behind it. Do the same again here. Try to center it between the retake and the single door. Then for the ones next to the compound bedroom, build them as close as possible to the bedroom itself. Then place 2 more walls to seal in the gap. This wall here will actually lock in place, as you can't place it any closer because of the frame on the foundation behind it. But if you place it slightly further out, you might get a better seal. After that, we'll put a single barricade on top of the gatehouse because that's all we need, and another barricade on top of this triangle where the battery goes. That's the beauty of using more high external walls, is that you only need a few barricades to seal, especially if the barricades get destroyed in a raid, they'll be easy to replace. Next, we're going to finish off the inside of the compound. Start off with the gatehouse and add 2 windows, a ceiling and a double door. Then jump up here and add a window, and the same on this side. Then we can add a half wall and a floor here, then build a triangle roof in this slot. You must place your wooden shutter from this angle, and it can only be placed after the triangle roof. Then build your ceiling to give the turret cover. Do the same again on the opposite side of the base. Next, we're going to finish off the compound bedrooms. Place windows on either side, then a single door here and another window, then your ceilings. Put the battery in this triangle, and you can cover it with a locker like I did in the tour. Then place a window here with a triangle roof. Then in this slot, place a triangle frame. Do the same on this side. Then place your ceilings to cover the turret. You must place the wooden shutters from this angle. Remove the embrasure first, place the shutter, and then replace the embrasure. When finished, this module should look like this. Obviously, repeat these steps on the other side. After that, we can finish off the shield wall. Place a frame here with half walls on top of it, then a window here with the embrasure facing inwards for the best angles. Then place a full wall on the right. Do the same again on this side. Make sure the siren light is placed as high as possible to give you the best visibility, but so you can still jump on top of it. Of course, repeat these steps on the other side to finish off your shield wall. After that, we'll build the frames for the shooting floor. Build up by 3 floors in all of these slots. When you're finished, it should look like this. Oh, and don't forget these frames above the gatehouse door. And as always, repeat these steps on the opposite side of the base. Then go around to your compound bedrooms and extend the frames up by 3 floors here. Then place these 2 frames on top of the upper stone roof, and another frame here on the lower part. Then put another frame on this triangle frame, and it should look like this. And repeat these steps again on the other side of the base. To complete the shooting floor, start off here, place down a square floor in these locations, a window on either side, then half walls here in the middle. followed by a frame on these half walls, and then build a low wall on the frames. Next, in the center, place down windows on all three sides, build a twig floor for a temporary jump up, and then put some frames in these two slots. Followed by your embrasures. Next, we can place a square frame in the middle here with a low wall on top. Then place your triangle roof, upgrading it to brutalist if you got the skin. Then on the left, we'll build more frames on the outside with triangle frames attaching to them. In the center, put a wall frame and a window frame on the right. Then on this side, build some temporary twig to stand on, a wall frame on the outside with a frame, a half wall on the left and a roof on the right. I actually do this a bit awkwardly here, so bear with me. Then build a square floor attaching to the outside and place a window in this slot. You have to crouch to place it. Make sure your embrasure faces outwards for the best visibility. Then put a full wall on top of that window, a window on the right, and a deployable for something to stand on. Do the same again on this side of the base. Ignore that frame there. Actually build this section more efficiently, so pay attention. When you've completed this part, repeat these steps again on the opposite side of the base. After that, fill in this section here. First, place down 2 frames on the outside, triangle floors in these slots, then windows above the frames, then a half wall on the left with a window above it. Then behind it, we'll put 2 triangle frames. The ladder hatch goes in the left-hand one, next to the window. Then put a window here, and it will look like this when finished. Do the same again on the opposite side. Then we're going to place down some more frames for stability. Make sure that these square floors attach to the triangles on the left and the right, not the wide gaps. Then finish off the ceiling of this section. Then we'll finish off the reverse waterfalls. Place half walls on the outside with triangle ceilings on top, triangle ceiling on the left with a half wall, and a roof piece here, which is really awkward to place. There we go. You can replace the shutter from inside the shooting floor here. And finish it off with a double door. Put a turret in this cubby hole here. Then on the right, place down a raised ramp. Build the frames up, a triangle frame, 2 roof pieces to make an X peak. Do the same on this side. Your SAM sight can go here to make sure it's got the most protection. And you can put a wind turbine on top of this turret pod too. When both sides are completed, finish off the rest of the roof. Start off on this right hand side, place 2 roof pieces while standing on top of the wall frame. Then 2 frames attaching to the wall frame and low walls on top of that. Then place a window in this slot and another window on the left here. Above that you could place 2 triangle roofs and do the same again over here. Now we can build the drop downs into the compound. Attach a triangle roof to the frame, build a single door and make sure the door opens towards you, otherwise you won't be able to fit through the gap. Then in the centre we'll build our bedroom. Put frames attaching to these single doors with low walls above them. Then 3 window pieces, a ceiling and a double door. If you want to have 2 beds in here with some kits, then you can use this trick. Place down a shutter, then 2 drop boxes like so. Remove the shutter and replace it with an embrasure and a window. You also have to upgrade the roof pieces on the left and the right to Brutalist or some other skin to fit 2 beds in there. Otherwise you can place the beds, then the roof pieces afterwards if you don't have any of the skins. Right now I'm building the turret pod. Remember the chain link below it that gives it cover. It's very important. On top of that we could put another wind turbine. And remember to put some kind of deployable here to give you better angles outside of the compound. So if you managed to make it this far into the tutorial, then well done, you've completed the base. Give yourself a pat on the back, leave a comment down below, like and subscribe. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget to use my link in the description or use the QR code to download Raid Shadow Legends now and get some insane bonuses for new players with 2 epic champions.